Previously on Goku 726. He's been trying to date Sanders. And it's been going on and off. But they're not an official item yet or anything. So it's, But will Goku 726 finally get Sanders to officially date him? Find out today on Goku 726 Gaming.
Colonel Sanders sees you choosing to win on your own terms and gives you a subtle wink from across the room. Oof. You know what? Just for you, babe. An extra one for you. I believe in you, Goku. Yes, babe. You should. Mirror notices too. And I've always believed in you, Goku, since we were little kids. Because I'm your best friend forever. You. Right, I'm having a moment with Sanders over here, right? You and me later, we'll go out for drinks. But right now, I need my tender love and care from the chicken master himself. He's not there anymore, but we can deal with it. You turn to notice Miriam is at a station cheering for you. Miriam, what about your dish? If you're cheering for me, who's cooking? Tiny Food's short cook time. I'm actually done already, so I thought I'd help you. Oh, that's sweet, but Miriam tosses a handful of spices directly into your boiling noodles. She didn't just put the Eye of Newt in. She didn't just put the Eye of Newt in, did she? It's a secret. Oh, your mother! She's put an Eye of Newt in my food. Oh no. Oh man. However, she doesn't know that you lied about the secret ingredient was made up. And where in the world did she find an Eye of Newt? The boiling pot explodes, sending Mirren flying backwards. The watery noodles begin to swirl in the air, bubbling like a dark cloud that thickens and congeals before your very eyes. It is I, Steve, the Spork monster. Steve, what the hell happened to Bork? You're not here to battle me, are you? We Spork monsters have many. I think Borko had the day off, but you have conjured Steve. I here to battle, so I'd say you're doing pretty all right. Go, Steve. Oh hey, you're in the middle of a cooking competition. I love this stuff. It's better than TV. You crazy kids and your culinary skills. It really impresses me. Mind if I hang out? I'm sorry, Steve, but I'm kind of in the middle of something. Do you mind? Steve, the Spartan one, notices that you've got the grimoire stashed beneath your cook station. I see what you're up to. Crisis crosses some magical items and accidentally summoned me, huh? Ha. Yeah, you guessed it, sorta. If you're here, would you mind tossing some fresh noodles in this pot and salted water? Steve, absolute legend. I'd love to. I've always wanted to be the top chef, actually. You know, when I was just a little Spark pup back in my old country. You can feel Spark monster winding up to tell you a long and involved story. You don't know exactly don't know exactly where they came from, but it seems it's probably lonely there. Actually, you know what? Maybe you should watch from the stands. I really need to focus on the competition. I understand. It's kind of like the same at Monster School. If I hadn't fallen asleep during the scare tactics class when I woke up. You failed scare tactics? I mean, anyone standing next to Colonel Sanders is going to be scared to look at themselves in the mirror. Because look at that human being. That's Sanders. Okay, back to the story. You toss a serious stare at Steve, and he takes the hint. Never mind, I'll tell you later. Good luck. Have suffered a huge setback. You don't know how you could ever win. Give up and drop out of culinary school. You summoned extra power from the deep down within yourself. We're going deep down within ourselves. We're going to go for the loins and we're going to pull that power out of us. Trying to get the electricity, kids. We're going to pull the power from our loins and just fire that energy, show our passion to the Sanders. Not like that, bro. Not what you're thinking. We're just going to move on, pretend that never happened. I can do this. I have what it takes. I came here to win. Your hair turns mac and cheese orange, and culinary energy flows through your body. I'm going Super Saiyan. So there's only one thing that we need to do right now. Thank you guys. Appreciate it. You beat me to it. Now with the power of the mac and cheese in my veins, my heart is pure, my hands are steady, my taste buds have been prepared their entire lives for. Oh yes, Goku, you are the chosen one. You will avenge me. You. Double. The power you summoned immediately fades back out. You interrupt my inspiration monologue. Sorry. My heart is pure. My hands are steady. My taste buds are prepared for their entire lives for this moment. I assure you, the world my culinary cooking skills. You begin to levitate off the ground, energy condensing through your body. You know that the power you can do anything except turn back time, which would be super useful because while you were powering up, the chicken pot pie overcooked in the oven and can't be served. But do not worry, dear Goku. You have suffered some setbacks, but all is not lost. Impressed with your fortitude, Colonel Sanders decides that you have earned his support. Senpai, support me in your big masculinity arms. Okay. I've been watching you today and I must say I'm truly impressed. You've been thinking on your feet and rolling with the punches. He has stepped up to your station and stands right beside you. I'm here to help. All you managed to make is mac and cheese, and it's almost time, so you're going to need it. Colonel Sanders, what about your test? What will happen about the rules? Follow the rules. Following the rules has been set. Have never been my thing. I follow my heart.
Senpai, he follows his heart for me.
Okay. What a guy. What a guy. What a staff. What a chicken on a stick.
Where the hell is he behind that stuff from the gas, guys?
Senpai. I love this game. Colonel Sanders unfolds a delicate white towel to reveal the most delicious fried chicken tenders you have ever laid eyes on. Oh, those tenders. And besides, sometimes unexpected combination can have surprise effects that surprised their individual effort. Are you suggesting if we combine forces we can form a perfect food union? Time is up, students. With the time expired, it's the moment everyone has been waiting for. You must be prepared to present your dishes. A handful of students stand tall, but the class seems incomplete. It seems that we're missing some students. Pop, clank. From the off-screen, you hear pure innocent giggling that can only come from one student. Pop, I'm flying. I'm flying. Sounds like he's coming from that broom closet over there. Mirren, would you mind? Instead of the closet, you see Pop hanging on the broom hook by the elastics of his underpants. Pop, get down from there right now. Let me guess, did Van have something to do with this? When someone asks you for a wedgie, who am I to refuse? I thought a wedgie was a salad. It looks like Pop is eliminated from the challenge, seeing how he didn't cook anything. I can feel my legs. May I be excused? I can't feel my legs. May I be excused? Sure. You kids and your pranks. I must say, it's not the worst prank in USCAL history, but it's not exactly yearbook material. Wait a second. Pranks. Clank. Where's that pressure cooker rolled off to? You hear a signature world beep and other automatopoeia, but there's none. Somehow he must have gotten unplugged, I guess. We'll have to figure that out later. That leaves only 4 remaining students. Please collect your final projects. Yes, has been a long semester. Anthony, you legend! Thank you so much for coming in. Appreciate you. Can we get lots of love and shout outs for Anthony? He is an absolute legend if you don't know him. How was your stream, dude?
Thank you for supporting.
It's usually the other way around. Yes, it's been a long semester. It's been 3 days. Wow, 3 whole long days. But after days of hard work, the time has finally come for me to eat. Miriam, please step forward. Now describe your dish. I've made tender udon noodles in a savoury soup. Maz, it's food that's your size. Maz, this is generally food of your size. Anyone who doesn't know Maz, she's like 3 foot tall, which is brilliant. My word, it's so delicate. It's a teeny tiny Naruto maki. Naruto maki, believe it. I spy a float in an itty bitty bowl. Yes, chef. Please call me Sprinkles. Chef is my father's name. Yes, Sprinkles. And some green tea. Hey, Raph, thank you very much for the follow as well, dude. Green tea, made from baby tea leaves that I picked myself. Sprinkles sniffed the dish before opening his mouth and letting the juice tip into his pink dog tongue dip in the bowl. Sublime. Would anyone else like to taste? Oh, come on, I'm not the only dog who doesn't floss. Doesn't floss. I even have a really cute electric toothbrush for dogs. Fine, I'll enjoy it by myself. And in a flash, the entire meal was devoured. Not that it was much. It was just less than a thimble worth of soup. A+. Rarity do I get a taste of dish with as much as I pour into it. You're a bad man, Metro. Bad man, Metro. Miriam is overjoyed and gives you a huge hug. Thank you, Goku, for the help and believe in me. Believe in the me that believes in you. Van, the man, you're up. The JoJo guy. Now, describe your dish. I made uni over smooth eggs custard in an ex-human urchin cell, topped with caviar. Now, I'm just going to say that doesn't look edible at all. Did you skewer one type of urchin with a spine from a second, different coloured type of urchin? Yes, Sprinkles. A bit much, don't you think? That's exactly why I did it. A bit much is kind of my brand. Doesn't it look cool? Sprinkles leans in, sniffs the uni, and even but can't even get his nose close to the account of all the spikes. He begins to paw at it erratically, causing the custard to slosh around. Too fancy. Woof woof. Please be gentle with my cuisine. Grrr. Finally, Sprinkles goes in with the tongue first. Sprinkles is going in with the tongue first. But he can't get past all the needles. He reels back his tongue. It's poked and prodded. Youch, my tongue. Professor appears to have an allergic reaction to the sting. I can't eat this thing. It's keeping poking my tongue. Disqualified. A stunning turn of events. Who would have thought that serving bowl in a food bowl made of needles could be difficult to eat? Dejected Van does not go gentle into the night. Disqualified for glamour? No, disqualified for incompetency. This isn't the last you've heard of me. I hope so. Before forcing us to endure his swollen tongue, another moment Sprinkles graciously leaps into a bowl of milk. I know. Yeah, I'm a dog and I drink milk. Get over it. Sometimes it helps me calm my agitated tongue. Next student. We'd spell Ashley with too many names. Describe your dish. I've made orange blooms Turkish delight in a light rose water syrup, topped with French meringue and connected by sugar glass. Actually, it doesn't sound too bad. Indeed, it's quite delightful. However, I'd ask that you please refrain from eating it or attempting to taste it in any way, as it's fragile and it's meant for display piece. Don't eat the food at a cooking school. Got toast in your ears or something, Goku? I told you it's a display piece. Actually, I must say it is beautiful. However, it is a cooking competition at a cooking school, which is why I cooked it, and I did an extremely good job at it too. I didn't realise that you were having to eat the exam. If you wanted to be judged on eating, I'd go to college of eating school for the hungry. I suppose you could smell it if you absolutely insist, but don't breathe in too hard, you might disrupt the sugar sprinkle spirals. If the food cannot be eaten, I cannot judge. You are disqualified. Rage over Ashley, and she finally keeps her two-faced routine up. Wow, she's mental. She is mental. This is why we don't like her. Not the fact that she's trying to steal my hubby, Colonel himself, but I'm just saying, you wouldn't know high-end cuisine if it cooked you. And with that, Ashley stormed off, rededicating herself to being the best, but this time without being shackled by trying to fake nice and liked by everyone. This isn't the last you heard of me either. This cast gets so much smaller, I'll be teaching myself. You and Colonel Sanders, the final cooking step is up. Together, two chefs. What began with a delicious bowl of mac and cheese had become something else. And he examines closely, sniffing and eyeing the bowl. Oh no. Uh-oh. I don't feel good about this. From somewhere across the room, a literal drum roll plays. Just when I thought I'd seen everything in the kitchen, you give me this thing. Why does this look so good? Yeah, it looks amazing. And it completely blown me away. In my 49 dog years of my life, I have never tasted anything so delicious and perfectly balanced. It's so delicious, in fact, that everyone passes the class. You pass, and you pass. Oh yeah! We all pass. Everyone gathers around to partake in the mac and cheese bowl. They all seem transcended this reality into another realm. You win. Girls. Yeah, I mean, just look at that goatee. Look at those forearms. Just think of him. Just literally picking me up. We're not going that. We're not going down the. Together, you and Colonels have made a new item menu. The new item menu is so impressive that even Van and Ashley are drawn back by their magnificent fragrance. And when they gaze upon the mac and cheese bowl, they admit that they indeed are excellent chefs. That you are indeed an excellent chef. Look at them crying. Twinkle declares that you have passed. Everyone has passed. That we're supposed to be my battles, but come on now, how could they battle? How could anyone better this? And now, Anis, just for you. Now the school year is complete. Everyone has graduated. The students return for one last assignment to get their groove on. The cafeteria has been completely redecorated. The order to serve the site of the school graduation dance compared to the massive high-tech cooking arena. The humble decor seemed downright cozy and cute. DJ Dog in the house. You know that Sparkles was a master chef, but also a world-renowned turntablist. Who says you can't teach an old dog new tricks? Van and Ashley tells everyone that they're committed themselves to rights in their wrongs, they did not. They did a while of evil villainy. Yeah, he is a JoJo reference. She is a. I'm not trying to point at her boobs, but she is a reference from Devil is a Part-Timer. For a moment, you actually believe them. Not another haunting. No ghosts allowed at the graduation. It's clearly written in the school bylaws. But I was never a ghost. It was all a trick. A trick to get you to finally notice me. Oh, amusing. And now that everyone's together, the Spark Monster is here to mellow out. Everyone at the Spark Monster is no more. From here out, I'd prefer everyone to call me by my real name, Party Monster. Ooh, ooh, Party Monster, sound of the police. Students tried to finish what they had to say, but everyone is too wrapped up talking about Spark. Sorry, Party Monster. Dejected student walks off. Maybe things didn't work out for Miriam romantically, but she found love in her cooking, and now you know she's doing great. Yeah, no face reference. A red carpet rolls out across the room of the ball. It's like a Hollywood movie scene premiere. Who could be coming in such an entrance? It's Pops. He's arrived late to the dance, but appropriate for good reason. Walking the carpet, you see a perched atop his dirty chef hat. A crown? Welcome back, Pops. I know you weren't able to compete in the final exam to accept your diploma, so we had to mail it to your father. We figured it was the least we could do for the school's aid. Oh, now I get it. And we get a new wing on our school, not to mention the honour of educating the son of the Chancellor of Scoochemwick? I'm not even going to pronounce that properly. The school at the dance is interrupted by a spark of electricity hissing. It's Clank who's arrived late to the dance. Now that I have graduated, I can reveal the truth. Whoa, he's still doing the talking thing. I am Clank, and I'm not of Earth. I actually from a faraway planet in another dimension. What? What? I actually feel like I knew this the whole time. Now that I've learned the ways of your kind, I must return. Myrn, will you come with me? I don't know what to say. Besides, no, obviously. I have just begun to learn who I really am. This isn't the time for me to devote my life to figure out who you are as well, Clank. All the twists are blown up at the moment. You're blown away by Myrn's maturity. It's pretty clear that she has managed to surpass you in that regard. I understand. Kind of. Humans are weird. A portal opens up and Clank disappears through it. The man of my dreams has arrived. And he's took off another layer of clothing.
You take ultimate price.
Howdy, classmates. Just as the first day you met him, he has come prepared to feed the entire class. However, it's not enough to just give them one bucket of chicken. It's time for a full meal. Look at the beautifulness of everything we've done together. Not only is the most famous chicken man in history a man not only minded people to go out and buy chicken. The end? No, it's not the end. I was going to say. Everyone feasting the delicious chicken. Colonel Sanders finds you sitting on the edge of the dance floor. Goku, why are you sitting all alone? Oh, you know, I'm just waiting for the right person to ask me to dance. I wonder who that might be. What other qualities do you expect to find in such a lucky person? Oof, off the top of my head, I don't know.
You take me now.
Off the top of my head, a spicy musk, a tidy goatee, and a degree from the University of Cooking's Academy of Learning, just to name a few. It's truly my lucky day. Would you like to dance with me? Yes, I would love to dance. As you glide across the dance floor, he's getting the finger looking good tonight. Dance floor, hand in hand, with the Colonel, the future stretches out in front of you. And once my 100th franchise is up and running, I'll be ready to take the day off, and I'll be so glad to spend it together with you, Goku. Did we get a good ending? How sweet. We'll be working together and playing together. Colonel stops you dead in your tracks. Working together? I think this is something that I just need to do by myself. But who will run your restaurants? I don't know. I need help besides, based on the time at school. Do you really think running a restaurant is the best path forward? I'm getting dejected to run this restaurant. Could it be you found a love connection but failed to earn Colonel Sanders' respect as a chef? Could you live with only half him? Will you be able to endure sharing him with his other loves? His life as an entrepreneur? I suppose I could enroll at pastry school. Oh my dear Goku, I'm sure you'll find your place eventually. And along the way, you'll have me by your side. The end. Just take me. Hey, just Slash. You came in the right time. Welcome on in. Thank you very much for the follow. We have now just found the love of our life. Has just took us in his arms. And he's taken me for the rest of his life. Oh, this is great. Man of masculinity right there, if I say so myself. I'm not gonna lie, I had a hell of a lot of fun playing that game. You're a bad man. You're a bad man, you broke it. Bad man, you broke it. I'm not gonna lie, I had a hell of a lot of fun playing that, guys. I really do thank you for a long playing through with that, because that's not normally the type of game I play, and I'm really glad. I hope you guys are glad that you enjoyed that. Because to me that was actually pretty decent of a game, and honestly I'd happily go back and play that 100 times more than once. Probably not getting sidetracked in clips so much, but hey ho, you know, it is what it is.